What's up, guys? Ironhide City here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Earthrise Leader Class Double Dealer. Now, you'll notice I have some little guys down here, and that is because this figure was, like, originally in Generation 1, a Power Master. Yeah, Power Master. So that's why I have these little guys down here. Also, because just a couple minutes ago, sorry, I reviewed this, the Soundwave Spy Patrol 3rd unit, which actually brings back his Power Master buddies. So I'll be having them in the video as well. And I'll be having them interact like this is the G1. So in his official mode here, he is a missile carrier truck. And I believe he's a long-range missile truck. And just a really cool missile truck at the same time. You see he's got a radar dish up here, he's got a machine gun, some missile pods, and of course the big missile. And he's got this on the back, which I will talk about in a little bit. And then the only real extras are the bird wings down here. And even for being on a computer desk, he rolls really well, actually. Now, like I said, he was originally a Power Master, and he came with 2 partners instead of 1. He came with the red one being Scar, and the purple one being, Knock being the red one, and Scar, who is the purple one. Now, Knock being the Autobot robot, go ahead and get him transformed. And if you need to see how these guys transform again, watch my Soundwave Spy Patrol video. I'll put a link to that in the description. Excuse me. So there is Knock. And Scar, I don't think I was very clear on him. So bring down his wings. Bring his head forward. And bring down the feet. So those are his Power Masters. So I'm going to go ahead and get him transformed now. So I'm going to go ahead and do his Autobot mode first. So I'm actually going to put Scar off to the side. And we'll take Knock, the Autobot Power Master. Yes, and just a heads up again, I know I already said this, but I'm gonna have this done just like the G1 figure, where I insert the Power Master. So I'm gonna do the Autobot mode first. So make sure he's nice and secure. So we're first gonna take off the rocket launchers, the satellite, or the radar, and the gun. We'll put these guys, again, off to the side. I will also take off the giant missile, which can look like it's been fired, and have that go over here as well. So, but we will need Knock the Autobot. So lift this section up, and you'll see a little divot in there, right in here. And I'm going to plug knock right in there. So now he's going to transform. So that's, I'm just pretending that. So that'll be for Autobot mode. So take off this section and I believe we have another piece to take off, and that's splitting the missile in two. Seriously, that's a lot of parts. Now we're ready to transform, finally. Unpeg, excuse me, unpeg these panels like so, these side panels, and rotate them down. Lift up this part right here, and then when you had knock in from the Generation 1, he would have, actually don't flip those down, he would have allowed you to flip the entire cab forward. So he's going to transform a lot like the G1. And sorry, those are my dogs downstairs. I think they're fighting or something, or that or playing. So flip the cab forward. I'll explain what this is for in a minute. Or when we do the bird mode. So flip open the cab. Like so. And then split that in two. I've always been worried about this tab, so I'm very careful transforming this thing. Turn the cab sideways so the wheels point forward, and then flip these parts back to form the feet. Moving up just a little bit so you can see this. I moved my camera up so you could see the next part. And that's going to be taking these black parts and rotating them out. Oh, there goes the Power Master, which I don't think we need anymore. But, hey, it's fun. Turn what is going to be the chest around 180. Bring down the arms and turn them around. Flip out the hands. Flip this part up and back to reveal the head. Fold up the chest. And there you go. That is Double Dealer in his Autobot robot mode. Now he does come with a couple of weapons. He has a machine gun, which I like to put in the right hand since I'm right-handed. He has this piece, which goes on his back. He also has let me get him in frame here. The rocket, shoulder rocket. And I think I put this on upside down according to the directions. Let me check just really quick. Yes, I did put that on backwards. Goodness. The correct way actually is, hold on while I take this, like that, actually. So that now you can put the shoulder rocket on with no issue. And then it shows putting the gun on this shoulder, and then this goes in his hand. I'll do that last. The little radar dish. No, wait, sorry, wrong shoulder. Goes there. The missile goes there. The radar goes here. And this forms another rifle, or a rifle for him. Finally, the missile pods. And they go on the legs. They show them pointing backwards, but I like to have this part, or I'll show you on this one. They have this part pointing forward. I like to have that. So, and there was my dog squealing. Yeah. Anyway. Double Dealer. He's really cool looking. So here he is as an Autobot robot. Now my figure actually has a slight issue. Specifically, and I'll move this up here. This damage right there, and let's see if my light can catch that light. There we go. Or my light can catch this. There we go. Right there. See that? As well as that right in there. That was actually a peg, and it snapped on mine. I've tried to get it out, but no success on my part. So if anybody knows how I can actually fix that, or get that peg out and repair it, let me know in the comments, please, because, yeah. Now you're probably wondering how I got this figure. First off, head sculpt, really good. Looks a lot like Double Dealer. Now, this figure's big gimmick was actually he was a faction switcher, meaning he was both Autobot and Decepticon. Now I need to move these weapons so I can do this. So, if you look, there's the Autobot symbol. So, I'll show you here. He's an Autobot, and when I get my nail under this flap, I broke a nail once doing this, so now he's an Autobot. There's the Decepticon symbol. And I'll do the same to the other side. So, Autobot. Decepticon. Yeah. There he is as a Decepticon. Personally, I prefer him as a Decepticon. So he's kind of like Armada sideways, almost. which leads into another gimmick he had. And as I said, he was a double Power Master, meaning he had the robot mode, which was his Autobot side, and his Decepticon side, which is the bird. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the extra parts here real quick. The dogs. So we'll go ahead and recombine the big missile. And I'll put that off to the back. And then we'll put the extra stuff to the side. And I actually need to switch him back to Autobot mode really quick. And then I'll turn him back to his missile truck mode. And actually I'll be needing to take knock out because there's a reason I have to remove the Power Master that I had in there. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and convert him back to his vehicle mode. Because you can actually transform him from missile carrier to bird mode. Believe it or not. And he kind of looks like a missile truck with wings, so yeah. There we go. There we go. There's actually, let me move that out of the way. Just excuse me for a second. So all right, there we go. I got it. So that back. Just there. And there we go. All right, so bird mode time. So we're gonna actually be needing Scar for this. I'm gonna try and edit that out. The long time I took. There we go. So Scar is going to plug in now. And when Scar was in, he unlocked these parts back here, which would be the bird legs. And he does not like to stay put. There we go. So, first, I'm going to flip up these wheels, peg them back into where the arms originally were, or the arms are up here, and then lift this up again, and we'll take Scar out because these are up now, and then these come out again, like we're going to start the transformation, but this time we're going to push the cab up with these black bits here, and these go into these grooves right in there. There we go. And then the flaps I mentioned go back, go up into these upper tab holes. Now, lift this up, turn this blue part around, and bring it down so we can peg this part in right here. Now, you're going to turn them over. Excuse me. Don't know what's going on with the allergies today. Going to bring these down, bring out the bird talons, sorry, and bring out the bird talons, and then the arms, and I'll show you how they're supposed to go in on this side, but what happened on this side. So you bring it down like this. Actually, I'm going to move this out of the way. So you bring it down. Hold on. Like this. Turn it 180. And then line it up so the peg and the peg hole line up. And that's how it's supposed to look when it's correct. Now, what happened here is, again, I like to move it out of the way, move the leg out of the way, and then bring the arm out, down, rotate, and then back up, but now it just sits due to that broken tab, which was right there. Next, we're going to bring out the bird wings. And then, actually, I'm going to need to bring these out slightly. And lift this up, because there is a door down here, a panel, that you lift up. There we go. Lift up. And, oh, here's his date stamp. Hasbro, made in Vietnam. And then flip this whole head section around. And that will give you the bird head. Rotate the bird head so it's oriented correctly. And there he is. That's actually the figure part in bird mode. So now we attach the tail fin. So, oops. Take the rocket. And then you're going to plug them together like this, where the longer peg goes here and the shorter peg will go up here. Like so. So it kind of looks like an axe, almost, if you know what I mean. And then plug this clip into this port up here, or back here. I'll try to get this on camera. Yeah, the fin broke. Yeah, the fin. I'll get the fin in a second. And there we go. Double Dealer in Decepticon bird mode, or falcon mode. I believe he's a falcon. I don't know off my head. Now, he's got a really cool head sculpt here in this mode as well. And what's awesome is sometimes I have to push down this little tab here. His jaw opens, so squawk! Feed me! And then you can flip up, which I didn't do, the Decepticon logos. Which I'll go ahead and do. Sorry if I got that off camera. And then now the weapons which go the missile which can actually mount on the bird as well. So the missile launchers go right here. And the wings are nice and ratcheted. I forgot to say. The radar, I believe it goes on this side. And last but not least, the machine gun. So, honestly, I love this guy. I love Double Dealer. And I actually got him for my birthday, my most recent birthday this year. So, or actually it was last year, I think. But I haven't gotten around to reviewing him yet until now. But believe it or not, this was one of, if not the all-time best birthday gifts I've ever gotten, is this guy. So far, my Power of the Primes, or my Siege Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime still reigns supreme as my favorite Transformer right now. But this guy has taken second place from Power of the Prime's Abominus. He's really close to being my first favorite. So, yeah. So, overall, this figure gets a 2 thumbs up from me. And I'm giving this figure a very, very strongly recommended rating. So, he's still available on Amazon.com. That's how I was able to get him for my birthday. Excuse me. So, if you can get this figure, I would very, very strongly recommend him. So, this has been my review for Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy's Earthrise, almost said Earth Wars, Earthrise, Double Dealer, guest starring Knock and Scar. I'm Ironhide City 17. Please subscribe to my channel. And also leave a like on this video. Please have a happy Thursday. And of course, seriously. Like, seriously, pick this up. Double Dealer. Performance. And of course, see you next time. Squawk! Squawk!